Number 1 faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number 1 intact? Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see the number 1 team of the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. One of the many prizes in the Ohio State trophy case is that wooden turtle, the Illinois Trophy. The last time they took on Illinois, the Buckeyes, a big win to maintain control of that.
The Buckeyes were incredibly focused and dialed in, not only as a coaching staff, but I think the players as well. I think that'll also be a big factor in today's game. Buckeyes gained some confidence last time they played Illinois. Illinois trying to pull off a big upset today. Let's see how it plays out. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's second down after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Altmyer. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. The back in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him there. Wow, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Illinois 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's senior, able to make the stop after a short gain. Ohio State and Illinois, a trophy game. Illinois, it was a live turtle was the reward up until 1925. Then they chose to make a wooden trophy. But, Kurt, you played in this game against some pretty good Illinois teams back in your day.
Yeah, unfortunately, some really good Illinois teams. And I think it's probably one of the more underrated atmospheres when Illinois gets it going. Champaign is a beautiful city as far as college football is concerned. Their fans get behind them. The wind always seems to be howling. And I'll tell you this, we did not beat them in my time I was there. Jason Verduzco was a quarterback. Before that, Jeff George. Really good defense with Dana Howard, who's one of the better linebackers to ever play in the Big Ten. Simeon Rice, Kevin Hardy. Yeah, Illinois can get it going, and they'd had the Buckeyes number back in the 80s.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. They
come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sawyer. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7, Illinois 3.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Takes off in a bootleg. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempts. No problem with the PHC. The lead 13-3.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, Illinois 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Altmyer. Bringing pressure. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Breaks free as the first down is still going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Sawyer. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Illinois 3.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's got the first and still going. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Altmyer. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff to the back. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Illinois.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Illinois 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
To throw, it's Altmyer. Pass caught near the sideline, but it gains nothing.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tate. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick completion to the tight end. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Sawyer. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Sawyer. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught on a comeback route. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. A quick juke. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 38, Illinois.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now.
First and 10.
To throw, it's Altmyer. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Ball scooped up by the defense. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Brings up third down.
It's third down for the offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Brings up second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Altmyer. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Illini!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Sawyer. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
38, Illinois, 17.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Peoples. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 45, Illinois 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Altmyer. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
At the 19-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Caught by the receiver. A pickup of 8. It's 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He's got room to run inside the 45. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Peoples. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Trying to convert with a sneak. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass. It's Altmyer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking downfield. It's Altmyer. A screen to the wide receiver. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Locates the tight end is complete. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.